Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the second stream of the night. It is the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, the 31-1 Miami Redhawks versus the SMU Mustangs, who are 20-13. This should be a good game. Now, the 31-1 Miami Redhawks, the last time any team that won 30 games, they were in the championship or the Great Eight or the Final Four or lost in the championship game. Could Miami of Ohio go on a run here and show everybody what this team is about? They were 31-0 going into their postseason tournament and lost their first game in the postseason. So Miami of Ohio has something to prove here, and we'll see if they can get it going. But it's coming up here live on the channel. Make sure, Danny, make sure your volume is on because I show mine on. Make sure. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, mine's on. Danny, make sure you're on not on mute. Turn that volume up. But our volume is good. So make sure you check that out. I'm not much into basketball, but first four team ever won the whole thing. I don't think so, Victorious, but appreciate you hanging out here. What's up, Danny, Victorious, Dr. DeLay says, thank you, CeeLo, for the mention. Good luck tonight. You too, sir. Let's see how we can take this down here. SMU will win by 20 plus. Hickey Bill says, play-by-play with J-Bank back here as well. What's up, Neo? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Ohio 31-1. We'll see. Hickey says never have. So let's get into it. Let's get into the pregame stats. And let's see what this is going to be like. But let's first learn a little bit about the Miami Redhawks and the SMU Mustangs. Both an 11 seed. They will take on my Tennessee Volunteers here on Friday afternoon. So let's learn about them right now. All right, so we're going to learn about there's team stats for both teams going forward here. Miami, Ohio's 52.4% from the field, 49% from the field for SMU, Three-point shot, 39.2% to 37.4%. Free throws, 74.9% to 74.1%. Rebounds, 35.5 rebounds to 37.7 rebounds. And let's see, I'm going to move this up just a little bit here. One second, halftime. I always did this last time. There we go. Let's move that up there. 37.7 rebounds for SMU, 16.1 assists to 16.9 assists, 7.4 steals to 7.1 steals, 3.3 blocks to 3.7. These teams are about even. The record doesn't really show it, but they're about even. Let's learn about the Miami Redhawks, and they are the Miami Ohio Redhawks. They're in the Mid-American Conference. They're the number 11 seed in the Midwest. Their record is 31-1. They did not qualify last year for the NCAA tournament. See, next one is the SMU Mustangs. They come from the ACC and they're in the Midwest. Now they play a little more of a quality teams being in the ACC, so the SMU might have some answers. But like I said before, and they were 20-13 on the season, but they did not qualify for the tournament either. But there it is. We're coming up here very shortly. So let's learn about the money line. Let's learn about the money line. Let's talk about it right now. Right up here, brought to you by DraftKings. 6.5 is the spread at 162.5 is the total points. The money line is Miami, Ohio 240, and the Mustangs are minus 298. So there is your money line for both teams. Good luck on your bets. And let's take a learn about some of the players, their best players here. Suter is the Miami, Ohio for their best point guy. He's 14.6 points per game. Elmer is their top rebounder with 6 points, 6 rebounds per game. And then you got Skatic. I'll have to learn how to say his name, but he's got 4.7 assists a game. On the other side, B. Miller for the SMU Mustangs. 19.2 points per game with a 47% field goal percentage and 87.1 free throw percentage. And then you got this guy, Zig Yigi. I don't know how you say his name. We'll figure that out too. He's got 7.9 rebounds per game and then assists 6.4 for Miller. So Miller looks like their top guy here. And then we went over the points already. Let's take a look at the last 5. Miami, Ohio lost to their very first game of the tournament to UMass, and they were out of their tournament. So they definitely have something to prove here as a 31-1 team. Let's see what happens here. Do they have enough to win here and play the University of Tennessee on Friday? Should be interesting to see. And then you got they played Miami, they played Ohio, they played Toledo, Western Michigan, and EMU are their last 5 games. On the other side, SMU played a lot better quality of opponents here. Louisville lost to Louisville in their tournament in the ACC tournament, 62-58. They played Syracuse, they played FSU, they lost to Miami, they lost to Stanford. So they have played a whole lot better of teams than this Miami of Ohio team. So does a Miami of Ohio have enough? Does the record make it shiny for y'all to bet on Miami of Ohio? Or does the opponents that SMU has played make them a better team to win this thing? So let me see y'all in the house. Let me bring my thing down here. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Let me bring that down here and let's see. What do you have? Let's see here. Oh, hold on a second. I need to, why is that like that? We like that, and then bring this down like so. Okay. All right, there we go. And let me bring this down. Get this all set up. And we are here at Dayton as well. So let me see your predictions in the chat. And the total amount of points is 162.5. The spread is 66.2. Both teams averaging 90.7 to 84.2. The points against are 75 to 77. Give me the SMU Mustangs to upset the Miami, Ohio. And I'm giving the SMU Mustangs. I'm going with quality of opponent over record here. Give me SMU. Give me 85 to 75. 85-75. Give me SMU with the upset. and they send home Miami, Ohio with a 31-2 record. I think that's what my thing is here. So let me see here what you got. Danny, I'm not sure. Someone tell Danny in the chat that make sure you just refresh and come back in. Sometimes that happens on YouTube. So make sure you hit that like for us too as well. Appreciate all the love here. And hold on, let me get this going here. There. Okay. All right. So we're going to be bringing you all the fun here. And Victoria says, I'm not into basketball at first. 4-4 team ever won the whole thing. SMU 85 to Miami, Ohio 75. Anybody else with your predictions? Anybody else? John's got his prediction. Anybody else? Anybody else with your predictions here tonight before we get this thing started? I know that there's a bot pretending that he's going to show the game, but he's not. But we're trying to get to, we got over 100 likes, 100 folks already in the house. Let's see if we can get to 200 folks in the house and see if we can get over 100 likes pretty quick here on the channel. So I'm going, what I say, 82 to 75. That's what I'm saying. SMU 82-75. Batface says SMU as well. Dallas says predicts CeeLo is going to be FABU Los. Oh my God, he's alive. Let's go. That's right, Caitlin. What's up, Caitlin? What's up? Play by play with JJ. Hanging out with CeeLo tonight. I love it. I love it. So let's see what happens here. This is going to be a good one. We'll see if it's going to be a fast one here. In just about a minute and 12 seconds, we'll be back from a commercial. And make sure you're hitting that like for us and subscribing to the channel. As my every time I'm gonna leave the sub count off. I'm an MU alum. Go Redhawks, Martin. Good to see you, Martin. Appreciate you being here. We'll see what happens here with the Miami of Ohio. They have something to prove. They got to. The whole country is watching this team. They're 31-1. The NCAA gave them a shot. Now they have to take this shot to win. NCAA gave them a shot. Dallas, shh, don't tell CeeLo I donated. Oh, JJ, you didn't have to do that. $4.99. Everybody tell JJ, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. We appreciate you there. Miami wins 83-81, victorious. Anybody else with your predictions as you're coming in? Anybody else with your predictions? 26 likes, trying to get to 30, and then we'll go to 50 likes. How's Miami in the first four if they go on 31-1? Well, victorious, it's based on schedule, and they lost their first game to UMass in their NCAA, their division, in their Midwest or whatever division it is. So, but thank you again, JJ. What's up, Daniel Barry? Good to see you too as well. Appreciate you hanging out. But let's go. This is gonna be a good one, everybody. This is gonna be a good one. The final game of the first four, we had Texas move on and Howard, and now we got this one. Let me get my I should have had the webcam thing up already. I gotta support my people. All right. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate for the sub, Jersh. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. I want to listen to TSR later tonight before bed. There we go. I'm on VCam. I'm going to get rid of you if you cause this craziness. Oh, BJ Edwards is out for SMU. I might change my mind. I might change my mind. We're ready to have this winner takes on the Tennessee Volunteers on Friday. Winner takes on the Tennessee Volunteers. But BJ Edwards, their top guy. I might think differently here. This might help Miami of Ohio. Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. Getting it going. Bum, bum, bum. About to get tip-off going right here. See how far it gets behind here. Tip-off. Miami, Ohio in all red. And SMU. Yeah, it is way behind still. Here we go. SMU with the ball. You got Woodfolk, Byers, Sutter, Stitchick, and Elmer for Miami, Ohio. 2 is number 2 for SMU. Turns it over. And no, actually SMU with Thomas with 2 points. Sorry about that. That was Thomas with 2 points. Toombs, not Thomas. I'm learning. Here we go. 22 the 3. Brick rebound at Miami, Ohio. Great shot. Another top of the line, top of the baseline 3 for 0. That is 0 is, I'm turning him, he's Elmer. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get this, guys. I'm going to get this down. Here we go. SMU is in the white. Miami, Ohio in all red. SMU back out 3 to the line. Washington throws it up and out of bounds. SMU ball. 2-0, 18:58 to go. 2-0, 18:58 to go. And hopefully this ad will do its thing here. Here we go. 2-0, 18:58 to go. Back out to number 3, Washington at the top of the point. Inside to number 24. And that's Yiggy. I'm just going to call him Yiggit. What's up, coach? Good to see you. He's the big guy. Number 24, the center. I'm going to call him Yiggy. So I don't have to worry about his name. But Yiggy is his name. And I don't know why. The block shot. I don't know why the commercial's still playing here. But here, up shot there to SMU. Looking for another shot here. Washington with the rebound. Number 5. That's Pierre. Pierre under the paint. Throws it up to 10. 10 got the rebound. He throws it up. That's Toombs. Toombs. Come on now. What the heck's going on with this? I guess I have to have it loaded here so it'll load. I'm not sure what's going on with it. And a big 2 shot for Miami, Ohio. They're on the board. It's 4-2. 4-2. The ad is still playing. I don't know why. Here we go. Toombs back to number 2. And a shot from the top of the baseline is SMU. Miami, Ohio rebounds at 17:57 to go. Here's a 3 for Miami, Ohio. Big 3. Woo! That was Skijic. Here's the number 2. Back down to the very bottom, number 24, Yiggy. Back to 5. Bricked on the 3. Number 5 with a missed shot. That was Pierre with the missed 3. I'll get the score up here in just a second. I don't know what's going on with this thing. The ad is being crazy. Just bring it up like that. An out-of-bounds shot, 5-4. 1 second, I'll refresh this. 1 second, refresh the screen. Five to 4, Miami. Up on. Big guy, number 24, out to the top. 2. Missed for Miller, the 3, and up there, Yugi with the big basket. He catches the rebound, and he gets it in. It's 6-5, SMU. 6-5, SMU, and the commercial's still running. It'll be back up in a second, y'all. Here's Miami, Ohio going right to left. Right to left for Miami, Ohio. Jumper, Suter misses. SMU with the rebound. That was number 10. That's Toombs. Toombs with the rebound. Here's number 3, Washington at the top of the baseline. He goes to the point. He throws it up, and he gets fouled. Elmer with the foul. Nathaniel, good to see you. Who you got in this game? I took SMU, and I don't know why the ad is taking forever. I refreshed it. It's at 15 seconds. I guess I just have to leave it up there. See if it goes down anymore. I'll bring it over here. Maybe that'll help. 6-5. 6-5. The Red Pony Club SMU team profile 20-13, lost their 5 of their last 6 games. Of course, to better quality opponents. Almost there, 14 seconds. 15, 16, 15. Good. 7-5 SMU, 16:29 to go. Here comes the red Miami of Ohio. Brings it down in number 11 with the ball, 11 with the ball, and that is Outlison. And there's a big slam for the ATL Outlin. Atlatlison. I don't know how you say his name. Atlassen. I'll say Atlassen. Make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Here's SMU now. 10 to number 24. Looking back to Toombs. Back to the top of the baseline. Washington. And another foul on Washington. Still waiting for this commercial. I have no clue why it's doing this. Is this one doing that? Yeah, that one's doing it too. It's ridiculous. If I put that there like that, maybe it'll work. This one's working, but the other one's not. Might have to swap them. All right, 1 second. I'm going to swap the screens so I don't have to worry about the commercial. There we go. The team stats. Just swap. All right. There we go. All right. Well, we got it somehow. We figured it out. So you're getting at like 30 likes, trying to get to 100. Help us out, y'all. I'm trying to learn these players' name on the fly here. Dallas, they're going to be strong this year. Can't wait to see them play. Coach, good to see you, man. Packing up. Make sure you get my man, Coach. He's got a brand new YouTube channel called Chucking the Weight. Make sure you check him out. He's trying to lose weight for his daughter's wedding in 103 days, I think, after his vlog today. So make sure you check out my man, Chucking the Weight on YouTube. Turn his journey of losing some pounds so he can enjoy his daughter's wedding. So check him out, man. Give him some support. Leave some comments. Hit the likes. All that good stuff. 7-all. 7-7 all. Sucks that the USA lost to WC. Yeah, it sucks. I was happy for Omar Lopez. Thanks for the promotion. You're welcome. What's up, Alex? Welcome back. Welcome back. Do. Yeah, Jag's got this one. Let's see. 7-7 all, y'all. 7-7 all. Ooh, I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna have to swap them because I can't see the player's stats. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to swap the screens. Because I gotta see the screen. I gotta see the players' names. All right, 1 second, y'all. Stand by. Okay. Here we go. I think we're good now. All right, now I gotta swap them again. Gonna swap them again. All right, and then team stats. Swap them again. 7-all. Inbound is SMU. Inbound SMU. 7-all. 15:56 to go. You got Toombs. This has been sloppy. So Miami, Ohio with the ball. I'm gonna refresh this because it is lagging. I'm not gonna be able to do this on this screen. Glad I'm doing this tonight. Here's the 5 inside Miami, Ohio inside looking 3 in and out. SMU rebound. 7-7 is a score. 15:32 to go. 15:32 to go. 7-7 is a score, and we're way behind, CeeLo. We're way behind. 9-7. Miami Ohio now it's top of the baseline, looking, trying to get an inside pick here. Looking here. Back at top of the baseline. 3. Brick. Rebound. Number 22 with a rebound. Here's 0 with the 3-point shot. Good. Who is that? 3 with Miami Ohio. That is Elmer with the big 3. His first 3 of the night. 10-9. Still behind. There's SMU now, top of the baseline, looking, going to the basket. Number 3, oh, nice little layup underneath the basket. That's SMU. That's Washington. And Pierre with the basket, number 5. It's 11-10. 11-10. 33. Help us hit that likes, y'all. 33 likes, trying to get to 40 likes. Appreciate you hanging with us. Here we go. Number 1 at the basket, going to the basket. Steps back out to the top of the point. Switching out, number 5. 5 looking. He goes, I don't like this camera angle. Shot. Brick. Number 5. That was Suter. Here comes in. It was a foul. How is that not a foul? How is that an offensive foul? Miami Ohio player went down. Can't see the numbers very well with these white jerseys. And Toombs. Here is SMU going to the basket. Finds 24 underneath the basket. That's Yiggy. But there's a foul before he can shoot it. Hart says we make it to Iowa State. I got Tennessee going out using my head versus UVA. Probably so, Chaka. Probably so. The Todd Show. How do you watch the Impractical Jokers? How do you watch Impractical Jokers? I don't know what that means. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. You don't get True TV. Yeah, I do, but it was slower than on the website, so I'll probably have to go back to my app, my YouTube app. Yiggy with the ball here. Bringing it in. The big man, the center. He brings it back out to the bottom of the baseline. 2. Washington. Here go number 7. Throws it up. He gets blocked. Number 7 for SMU. Here comes Miami Ohio. Quick pace. Quicker pace than the last game. Here's Miami Ohio going to the basket. Back out to the top of the baseline. 3 for 22. He misses it. And that's 22. He's not even on here. Was that 2? I guess that's number 2, Miller, not 22. It's 11-10. 12:57 to go. Dang. Man, oh man. Sorry, y'all. We're going to get this. We're going to get this. We're going to get this. You got UConn going? I like UConn, Nathaniel. UConn is well coached. The weakest team they've had in 6 years. 11-10. Here's SMU bringing it down. That's number 2. So am I going to... Miller with a shot, Brick. Rebound, Miami Ohio. Here comes number 1 with the ball. They are fast-paced on this game. That's Atlason. Atlason with the ball. In the paint, jumper, Brick. Wolford trying to get it. Out of bounds. It's off the hand of Toombs, number 10. Off the hand of Toombs. And it's going to be Miami Ohio ball. I got them going to the Elite 8 if their 6-man comes back. If not, I think they can lose in the round of 32. You got your UConn. Yeah, I know. They're pretty good. I like UConn. Trying to get to 40 likes, y'all. Let's do 160 something in here. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes. Here is Miami Ohio. Looking. 1 gets it in. SMU turnover. Here comes number 5. Looking. Back out to the top of the point. Number 2. Miller. Miller with the ball. He goes to the basket. Jumper. Brick. Rebound. Number 6 for Miami of Ohio. Here is going to the basket. And who is that? Number 2? That's number 3. Sketich. Here is SMU now. Number 7 back to 5. I'm going to get these players down. Pierre, Brick, rebound, SMU, 4. 7 with a shot, Brick. Sloppy. Pierre with the ball. He goes to the basket. Finds 7 on the baseline. He goes to the basket. Spin, jump, spin. Back around to the spot to number 5. That's Pierre. Pierre jumper for the 3. Brick. Rebound Toombs. SMU with the rebounds here. Pierre with the ball. He goes to the basket. He finds 7 open wide at the bottom of the baseline. Air ball. Air ball. O'Neal Jr. with the air ball. SMU no points in the last 3 minutes. 0 for 6 from the 3-point line for SMU. 2 for 9 for Miami. Both teams looking crappy. Here's Miami, Ohio. He hands it to Sodrick. Atlas with the missed 3. There's another rebound for SMU, bringing it down. Pierre Jr., top of the baseline. Toombs with the block, gives it back to Toombs. There's a turnover. Stylejack. That's how you say his name, Stylejack. With the rebound here, with the steal. He's got 7 points. Down to the bottom of the baseline to 6. They don't even have numbers 6 on the thing there. I don't even see that. Maybe that's a 0. Maybe that's Elmer. Here's number 5 for SMU. And he goes up for a shot and good to the basket. That was Pierre Jr. It's 13-12 SMU. 13-12 SMU. 10:08 to go. Here we go. Looking for Miami, Ohio. Staljic. Back down to number 11. That's Atlason. Back to 0. Elmer, 3. Oh, yeah. 15-13. 15-13. As a Tennessee fan, I'm worried. Tennessee doesn't do well with craziness like this. Make sure you're hitting that like, trying to get to 50 likes. Here's SMU with the ball. Dishing it off to Pierre. He gets it to the point. He sends Toombs back into the paint. There's number 5. That's Pierre Jr. Back to 10, which is Toombs. Toombs backing himself into the paint. He's looking. He finds number 2. Shoot 3. Air ball for Miller. Shot clock violation. Stall, Jack. No airplane flight lessons for you, Cole Trickle says. What's up, Cole? Good to see ya. Oh, boy. All right, TV timeout. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging with us, guys. Let's take a quick look at some of the points here. We got Byers, Studer, Elmer, Atlason, and Perry now on the court. Elmer's got 6 points. On the other side of SMU, Yiggy's got 4. Toombs has got 6. Miller's got 0. Pierre's got 2. Let's take a look at their stats here. 33. Let me look at my team stats here. 1 second. Let me move this over a little bit. There we go. I don't like that one either. Well, it'd be fine like that, I guess. 33% from the field for Miami, Ohio. 32% for SMU. Both teams crappy from the 3-point line. 25%, 3 for 12 for Miami, Ohio, and 0 for SMU on the 3-point shot. Free throw percent, only SMU has taken some foul shots. There's only been 2 turnovers with all this mess. We're going back and forth here. 2 over 1. 14 rebounds for SMU. And I love you so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you're hitting that like. The 100 help us out. It's Miami versus SMU. Should be fun here. Richard 43 Petty likes. Get some Richard Petty likes. I'm watching at work doing maintenance, just for someone to break something, Jalapeno says. I'm glad we're keeping you entertained, Jalapeno. Scores down at the bottom here. Your NIT scores, your NCAA scores as well. Oh, boy. We got about 30 seconds left before it goes back to commercial. Also, I'm going to update my YouTube app tonight as well to get this ready here. But 15-13, Miami of Ohio up by 2. It's been kind of sloppy. The SMU cannot hit the 3-point shot. They are over on the. Your mic is cutting out. It's okay now, but was cutting out. Yeah, it's probably because I was screaming. It has a filter setting, so if it gets too high, it cuts out. So if I was screaming, that's what happens. Especially if we go through. See how it does that? It cuts out. I gotta stop saying through. 45 likes, y'all. Sorry about the computer. Just did not want to reset and then start up again. It was acting weird, so we lost some of those folks that were with us, but maybe we'll get them back. SMU's first at-large selection since 1993. Coach says we just got to calm it down a little bit. Trying to get to 50 likes, y'all. Help us out. It's his second season as the SMU head coach, his 7th career NCAA tournament appearance. He led Florida Gulf Coast University to a Sweet 16 as a 15 seed, if you remember that one. And Roland said, of course, Dayton pretty much playing a home game. SMU defense looks like garbage. Here's Miami of Ohio looking, trying to lose the ball here. Back at the top of the baseline for Miami of Ohio. Back under top of the point for Elmer. Shoot. Elmer tried to get it to 11, and there's a turnover. Pierre with the ball. He hands it. Reset. There's Yiggy in the bottom there, in the paint. And being very rough tonight. The refs are letting these guys be really rough both games. Here's Miami Ohio with the turnover on SMU 3. Bro. Miami Ohio 3. I think that was Suter. Was that Suter? Oh, no, it was Elmer and then Suter. It's 18-13. There's another turnover. There's Suter. Oh, 20-13. And I don't know about this, y'all. Playing Tennessee on Friday. I don't know. SMU is garbage as usual. Roland Benjamins. I predicted SMU to win, too. I got to learn these players' names better. 20-13 official TV timeout. 8:12 to go in the first half. That was nasty, CeeLo. Yeah, it was. It was. It was. Welcome in, y'all. We are in the first half here. Miami, Ohio up 20-13 on SMU. SMU without one of their top players. I did not know that. I didn't read about that. I would not have picked them. It was a nasty move here. It was not as behind as it was on the YouTube, but I couldn't pause this thing. We're just gonna cut off this. We'll just turn on YouTube TV. YouTube TV, here we come. Miami didn't win 31 games because they can't shoot. They they will go to Sweet 16 and lose. Okay, we'll see. Roland Benjamins, we'll see. All right, YouTube TV, come on, load it up here. Load it up. Let's go. I might have made a mistake here. I might have to turn on YouTube TV real quick. Well, it comes on. Until it comes on. Like it comes on right there. Okay. Live. All right. There we go. Oh, thank you so much, Dub Bears. Appreciate it. Thanks so much to Bears. Appreciate that. We got a timeout. Roland Benjamins. Oh, you're saying Tennessee. Oh, okay. They'll go to the Sweet 16 and lose. Yeah. We'll see. They got to play Virginia. You think they could beat Virginia? You think Tennessee beats SMU or this winter and then beats Virginia? I don't know. I don't know how good Virginia is. Miami, Ohio, trying to prove the haters wrong. Seal it right. They got to prove. They have to prove. They got to. But that was a nice little pass. It was 2-on-1. It was pretty. Pretty. That was 5, which was Suter to Elmer. It was 2-on-1. Miami will get throttled by Tennessee, Roland says. Miami on an 8-0 run. 2 points in the last 6 minutes for SMU. Here we go. SMU with the ball. Yiggy. He's looking. He hands it off to 2, which is Miller. Miller trying to turn it over. There's Pierre Jr. Pierre looking. He calls. Making a shot call. You got 6 seconds on the shot clock. You got to shoot it. He goes to the basket. He loses it. 3 gets it. And he misses the pass. Yiggy tries to tip it in. And it's an over the back, Washington. And that's another turnover for SMU. Miami of Ohio. Looking good. Timeout. Another official TV timeout. We just had one. Unless another team took it. It was a Miami of Ohio timeout. Now it's a TV timeout. 20-13. 48 likes. Help us out, y'all. Help us out on this one. If Amen is on, can't wait till the second half to do something. Chuck says, right? Yeah, if Amen is on, should be okay. But we'll see what happens with the 2 big guys, with Okpara and we'll see if Okpara. The key is going to be Carey. If Carey can hit his free throws and be dominant down low, I just don't like this fast break stuff, this street ball stuff Tennessee doesn't do well with. That's one thing I don't like about it. So, True TV trying to become Fox Network. Yeah, all these commercials. Exactly. Ridiculous. 48 likes, 2 more to 50. Help us out with the likes, y'all. Try to get to 100. But 20-13, 7:41 of the first half. Uh-oh, welcome to the Dub Bears, but I don't think you're going to like me that much, Jalapeno says. Tomorrow morning will be on at 11:15 a.m. 11:15 a.m. We'll be on a little earlier than that, probably 10:50 for Ohio State versus TCU, an 8-9 matchup, and then we'll be doing Duke versus the 16 seed. Can't remember who it is. It doesn't really matter. And then VCU North Carolina, and then we'll play it by heart if for the night game or not. We'll see. Is this game in Dayton, Ohio? Yes, it is in Dayton, Ohio. At the first 4. Setting up Miami, Ohio, pretty good. Go Ohio State. I'd start Brown over Carey. Yeah, get him motivated, shoots well around the free throw line, and turn around jumpers. Yeah, Chuck, I agree with you. Brown's been pretty good as a freshman. SMU seems has no game plan. Yeah, those are also 0 from the 3-point line. 0 for 7 from the 3-point line and 29% from the field. Presents disaster. Disaster. Guys, like and subscribe to this guy's channel right now. Thank you to Bears. I appreciate it, buddy. Go Utah State Aggies, the Mountain West Conference, Ronald says. What up, Ronald? Interviewing the coach of Miami, Ohio. First NCAA tournament game since 2000. Let's go. 51 likes. Thank you, guys. 4th season as Miami's head coach, Travis Steele. 56-10 record in the last 2 seasons. All right, here we go. Miami of Ohio walking it up. That's number 3. Who's got the ball? 3. Studrich. I said it wrong again, but he's got the ball at the bottom here, at the bottom of the baseline. He's trying to put himself in the paint. He looks, and there's going to be a foul against Miller. And that's their second foul of the day. They got 2 fouls. Miami Ohio's got 4. 7:23 to go. The first half. Here is Stuchevich. 13 with the ball back out to the top of the baseline. 3. I didn't see who hit that. That was number 0. That was Elmer with the big 3. 23-13. Blowing it out here. 2, big 3 for SMU. SMU number 5. That is Pierre Jr. He's got 5 points, 2 for 5 from the field. Here's Miami wide open in the paint. He gives it down to 22. 22 is Byers. Byers finds 13 wide open. Bottom of the baseline, brick, air ball. That's Woodfork. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Got their own rebound. Miami High need to shoot this. 3. Oh my gosh, stats check with the big 3 with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Wow. 26-16. Here's Washington with the ball. The point. He gives it down number 2. That's Miller. Back to Washington. Washington to the basket. And he gets a good one. Layup with the right hand. Switch from the left to the right. From the right side. Here is Stuchvich with again. 3 for jumper. That's a good one. He's got 12. Statichik, whatever how you say his name's got 12. Elmer. Number 5 down to the bottom of the baseline with the ball. That's Pierre. Jumper. Good. It's 28-20. 5:35 to go. Pierre now has 7 points. He's 3 for 6 from the field. Stachevich walking it up here with the guard. He's at the point looking. 28-20. Winner gets Tennessee on Friday. 3 for 0. He misses the shot. That was Elmer with the missed 3. Here comes SMU, top of the baseline. He's got Miller with the ball. Miller at the point. He gives it to Yiggy. Yiggy gets immediately double teamed, finds 3 to 5 to Miller. Miller throws it up, gives it to 10 Toombs. And Elmer's going to foul SMU. Nobody in the bonus yet. 52 likes. Help us out, y'all. 52 likes. Taking on Tennessee. All right, here we go. That is that's Pierre. Back to number 5, Pierre again. That's Pierre with the ball. Great defense by Miami. And number 10, Toombs, puts it up. It's good in the paint. 28-22. Toombs now. Toombs with 8 points. Here's Miami. 3. Another one. Miller with a big 3. He's got his first 3 points of the night. Here's number 2. The red and the white is throwing me off, y'all. Miami. Number 2, shoot for the bottom of the baseline. Good. Nice shot from Miller. Miller with the big 3. It's 31-25. 4:16 to go. 30 on the shot clock. There we go. Miami Ohio with the ball. 1 to number 11. That's Atlason. And Byers with the missed 3. Rebound Miami Ohio and a big 3. Curry with a big 3. Kirby with his first points of the day. Number 12. 34-25. 34-25. Yiggy. Back to number 3, which is Washington. Washington to Pierre. Number 2 is Miller. Sorry, Miller's 2, Pierre's 5. Yiggy's 24. Back to Yiggy. Finds a wide open. Back to Miller, 3. Good. Miller hits it. They're coming back. 34-28. Miller with 6. Here's Miami Ohio again. Number 22. Back to 6 for the big 3. He misses the rebound, but 11 gets it back. But then rebound is number 2, Miller. Miller, 3. Brick for number 4. Miller gets the rebound. He finds number 4 with the walk. Back to number 3, Washington. Washington goes to the basket. Spins out to Yiggy. Yiggy Backdoor to Yiggy and a good one. 34-30. Watch out. Here comes SMU. 2:57 to go and a Miami of Ohio timeout. Give us some height guesses on these players. Curious if we can pound the paint. Yeah, I'll have to look up the heights on these guys at halftime. That's what we'll definitely look. Refs money line on SMU, Jeremy says. I'm so glad we got rid of that traffic cone, Rashawn Gary, Jalapeno says. Appreciate all the love, y'all. Thanks so much for being here. Trying to get to 200 folks in here, 54 likes, trying to get to 60. And look at the stats here. Team stats, 45% for Miami, Ohio, 45% for SMU now. SMU has kind of gone on a little run here. 38% from the three-point shot, 27% now for SMU. Free throw percentage, 50% to 0% for Miami, Ohio. They haven't gone to the line yet, or they haven't shot one yet. 3 turnovers for Miami, Ohio, 3 for SMU. And Miami, Ohio has led this game 60% of the time, and they've had the largest lead of 10. SMU's the largest lead was 4. SMU in trouble. Here you got. They're coming back. They're doing. I mean, they caused Miami, Ohio to call a timeout here. They went on a little run, so we'll see what happens here. 34-30, Miami of Ohio. There was some fouls that was not called. You're right. They did that. These refs are letting these guys play for sure. For sure. 54 likes. -6 favorite. Yes, they in trouble. But thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. We appreciate you. Coming up tomorrow, 4 games tomorrow. 4 games tomorrow. Starting with Ohio State versus TCU, the Ohio State. We'll have that one, and then we'll do Duke versus the 16 seed. I'm not sure who they play. And then UNC VCU. That's our games tomorrow. Let's see here. Let's see who Duke's playing. I'll tell you right now. Dukies, they're playing Siena, the 16 seed Siena, in the first round of the NCAA tournament. So they'll be on at 1:50 p.m. tomorrow. So that should be fun. Jamie says, Miami, Ohio, you got this. You got this. Joel says, fun. So, yes, we'll be doing Duke, Siena tomorrow, UNC, VCU, and Texas, TCU, and Ohio State, our first 3 games. Then we'll go from the last game, depending on the energy CeeLo has. 34-30, Miami, Ohio. So it should be interesting. Both teams with 16 rebounds, 14 points in the paint for SMU, though. We'll be looking at that, too. It's going Redhawks. Everybody's saying, let's go Redhawks. All right, here you go, Redhawks. Number 5. That's Suter. A reach-in foul. Mitchell Holmes, number 13. He just came onto the court. Got a reach-in foul. Clocking in from England. I'm here for it. Awesome, Edward. Appreciate you being here, man. Here's Miami, Ohio. Leading scorers, Elmer, 14 points. Skolajak is at 12. Here is number 5. Shoot for the 3. Brick. Suter with the miss. And a rebound here is SMU. Here comes SMU again. Coast to coast. He finds 2 at the bottom. Back to 4. 3 Washington looking. Back to number 2, which is Miller. Miller looking. Goes to the basket and got the dribble in. 34-32. Watch out. Here they come. What's up, Pure Adrenaline Sports? Make sure you check out my man Pass. He's doing a hell of a job over there on his channel. Make sure you check him out. Number 5 inside. What a pass. What a pass. What a pass from, who was that? 5 Suter to Byers under the basket. 36-32. And also check out Pass for Mets baseball coming up here. He's going to be covering all the Mets games. Make sure you check out my man Pass on YouTube. But great pass from Suter to Byers and put it in. 5 points now for Byers, 2 for 5 from the field, 3 rebounds. Okay. This is the team we got to play. One of these two teams on Friday. 1:59 to go here in the half. Make sure you stick around for halftime. We'll bring you stats, box scores, and some scores around the nation. We'll catch out some of the height on some of these guys. And Byers gets an extra point there. 3-point play, 5-point lead here from Miami, Ohio, playing in their home stadium. Here we go. 37-32 is the score. Washington hands it to number 5. That is Pierre. Jumper. Misses the 3. Ohio with the rebound. Here they come. That is number 5 with the ball. That's Suter. Back to 22. 3. Another one. Byers with another buried. 3 for Byers. It's 40-32. The big 3 for Byers. Byers now with 9 points. Here's number 4 from the bottom of the baseline for SMU. Misses brick. Staljak gets the rebound. Staljak walking it down, crossing half court. You got Washington. You got Byers, Suter, Staljak, Atlason, and Kirby on the court for Miami, Ohio. Another 3. He's on fire. Wow. Byers is a 3 count. 43-32. Lead is 11 now. Byers has put up 12 points in this half. Here comes SMU to the basket. Back out. And that is 5 to the basket. Throwing it up. Good. Wow. Pierre with a good drive to the basket. Puts it in. It's 43-34. 31 seconds to go. Staljak walking it up. Slowing it down. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Byers is, yeah, I know, right? 2.0. And we're going to have one last shot. There's about a point something to the shot clock, to the game clock. Staljak's going to take the last shot here, 43-34, going right to left. Miami, Ohio, looking. Here we go. Here we go, Redhawks. Redhawks with the ball. 5, 4, 3. Brick, rebound. Pierre throws that up on the last second shot and misses. And that is it. Wow, oh wow. 43-34 is the score. Miami Redhawks, come on back to us for the second half. We appreciate you being here, guys. Thanks so much. On the Go with CeeLo's the channel. We appreciate the ones hanging out with us tonight. But Byers, man, with 12 points in the half, 4 for 7 from the field, 3 rebounds. So it's a lot of fun to play, he said. All right, so let's look at the game leaders here. Let's look at the game leaders. Game leaders. We got Elmer with 14 points. He's 5 for 7 from the field. You got Byers, who's got 3 rebounds. He's been a 3-point bomb tonight. Byers with 3 rebounds. And then Suter, he's got 4 assists. And on the other end, you got Pierre Jr., 9 points. You got Toombs, 6 points. And then Pierre Jr., 3 points. So there's your top leaders. The spread has now gone to 162.5. If you didn't get on it earlier, it was at 160. But there's the money line. The money line's changed a little bit too as well. So if you guys didn't get on that before the game started, we'll see. George Washington up by 1. Utah State with the ball. 28 seconds left, Chuck says. But appreciate you hitting that like, subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 100 likes, everybody. Help us out on the channel. All right, let's go to team stats. Team stats. All right. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the team stats. We're going to start with Miami of Ohio. Miami of Ohio. Let me bring this even over here some more so you guys can see it. All right, there we go. All right, Miami, Ohio. We'll start with their team stats: 16 of 34, 47%, 10 of 25, 40% from the 3-point line, 1 for 1 from the free throw. So SMU not really fouling Miami, Ohio. 100% from the free throw. 18 rebounds for them. 18 rebounds, 7 offensive, 11 defensive. 10 assists. They got 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 3 total turnovers. On those 3 turnovers, 2 points only by SMU. Fast break points, 2 points in the paint is 10. And let's see, fouls are 5. And let's see here. A largest lead is 11, and percentage is 66%. They have led this game. So SMU's been out front for a while. All right, and let's see here. Is it not working? Let's see. Alert box on. It should pop up. It should pop up here. The alert box. If you do it again. All right, and then let's see here for the SMU Mustangs. They are 15 for 33 from the field, 45%. 3 for 13 from the 3-point line, 22%. 1 for 2 from the free throw, 50% from the free throw. 18 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 3 total turnovers, 2 points off of turnovers, 18 points in the paint, 4 fouls, and their largest lead has been 4, and they've had the lead for 28% of the game. So there is that. All right, and then let's take a look here. With the last game we just did here, let's take a look really quick. For 67-55 was the score that we had here. 67-55, and Prairie View A&M defeated Lehigh 67-55. They move on to play Florida Gators on Friday night. And Horn had 25 points. Wells had 11 rebounds, and Dunning had 2 assists. On Lehigh's side, Alvey was the dominant, but just not enough for him to do everything. 23 points. He was the top rebounder. He had a double-double. He almost had a triple-double. He had 3, well, no, I guess not almost, but 3 assists. So there is that. So, all right, let's get back to it, and hopefully halftime will be very shortly. But we thank you for tuning in here to On the Go with CeeLo. We appreciate it. Tennessee's going to have a problem with the 22 on Ohio. Yeah, shooting at 3, Byers, yeah. And I mean, down low. I mean, Tennessee has not been a team to keep up with a fast team. That's why the defense is going to have to slow it down. So Tennessee's got to play good defense, AD Bengal, to slow this team down. They cannot let Miami, Ohio go on like 11-4 run that they just went on against SMU. Yeah, Miami, Ohio, 10 threes in the first half, CeeLo, right? Yeah, so they're going to have to stop the 3. They're not going to be allowed this Miami, Ohio team to run if they win. I mean, it's not over. But if they do play Miami, Ohio on Friday, it's going to be interesting. But it's going to be at 3:25 on Friday. 3:25 on Friday, everybody. Oh, boy. I tell you, 43-34. What a crazy half. So 60 likes. We thank you guys for hanging with us. 60 likes. We're 40 away from 100. And let's go say hi to our good friends here. And pop in and say hi to Dr. Delay, as he is at halftime as well. Let me go say hi to Dr. Delay. CeeLo, be careful about 22. He could turn into Jack Golke. Exactly. He can hit, man. Or that guy from, what's the guy's name from High Point? There you go. Say hi to him and see if he says anything. I need to go rest, CeeLo. All right, Alex. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you being here. So let's talk about it. If you were new to us and you didn't talk about it in the last game, give me your Final Four predictions. Final Four predictions. Let me see in your chat. Final four predictions. I said Michigan, Duke, Illinois, and I think it's going to be you got Michigan, Duke, and I think it's Houston. I don't know. It's gonna be a weird one. I don't know, man. Hmm. But I don't know. What's your final four picks? The ones that were not in our last chance, last scout there. Let us know what your final four picks were. Jalapeno says UConn, Houston, Arizona, Virginia. Why do you you got Houston winning all going back to back? One team for number one team for each region. Yeah, I per general pass. I think that too as well. I think that you're going to see a lot of number one seeds in the Final Four this year. Houston, maybe an upset, maybe Illinois, maybe I don't know, but I don't know about Arizona. I don't trust Arizona. Arizona has always been a wild dash for us there, but Arizona has always been kind of ricky. And then Virginia, that's an interesting one too. Is Virginia that good? I don't know about that. But what's up, back coach? Good to see you back here. But it's good to see some of our Tennessee fans watching this game. If you were a Tennessee fan watching this game, make sure you step up and say "Go Vols" for me. I know you're trying to see who's going to win, who we're going to play on Friday night. If you were a Tennessee fan, let me see "Go Vols" in the chat, y'all. As we're scouting these two teams to see who we're going to play on Friday. Negative Squirrel, what's up, man? Hello, Seal. I see you when NASCAR happens. All right, buddy. Thank you for popping in, Negative Squirrel. Thanks so much. I love our community, man. They always come in here and say hi all the time. So let me pop in here to Jaguar. Let him say hi. Mm-hmm. Bedtime chatting till I fall asleep. All right, awesome. Well, I'll go Rocky Top. There you go, Chuck. Go Vols. Go Rocky Top. And we got some, or no, AD Bengals, one of our UT fans as well. So I know we haven't really got to cover a lot of UT games in the last couple weeks. Do apologize about that. T Lee, welcome back too as well. But man, oh man, I tell you, it's going to be interesting if this team shows up or not. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on Friday. We'll see what happens on Friday. Who's going to win tonight? Jacqueline, I picked SMU, so that means probably my Ohio's going to win. You got Duke winning it all, damn Bears. Yeah, Duke could be win too. But if you take away that one guy from Duke, it could be a possibility. And I heard that Duke might be out without one of their top players though, so that might be a mix up too as well. But Prairie View A&M moving on to play Florida, and then you think Florida has a chance to make to the Final Four? The defending champion Florida Gators. Do you think they have a chance to win here as well? What would be one team that no one's really talking about in the tournament that could go all the way? What about Gonzaga? What time do we play? Sorry, I missed the time. 3:25 Central. 3:25 Central. We play on Friday, so we'll be having that game for you. Two games on Friday for us, and then we got a NASCAR race on Friday night. We got four games tomorrow, four planned, three definitely probably, but not sure about the fourth one. It all depends on how that goes, but should be interesting. Should be interesting to see what happens. Iowa State, there's another one that's a good one. BYU, the Bears says BYU, Iowa State too as well. Awesome. So yeah, so we got lots of different folks thinking some extra people here. Oh, and I see Pass is going to be doing St. John's versus Northern Iowa. When is that? Tomorrow or is that the next day? On Friday at 6 p.m. So make sure you check out St. John's versus was that Northern Iowa. So make sure you check him out. He's going to be doing that game, or St. John's. He covers St. John's too. I forgot about that. So if you like St. John's, make sure you check him out. He's going to be doing some games too as well. We did pretty good. We did pretty good on the games here. Don't call into work. Your bosses will know why. Exactly, right? I'm taking the day off on tomorrow and Friday. Just I got some time that I can use, but I'm definitely taking the game off on Friday. So, all right, this tournament isn't who is better; it's who is better on game day, right, Chuck? Exactly, exactly, and who can get hot and who can survive and move on. Exactly, you're right about that. So, we'll see if we get some more friends back in here. We had over 200 plus on the last game. See if we can get some funds here in the second half. Our computers were kind of jacking up. I kind of missed the extra folks that were in our chat before the computer just decided, no, I'm not going to restart. So I had to restart my computer. But we'll see how this second half is about to get to it. 100%, Chuck. 100%, coach says. 100%. 29-25. Our Prairie View wins over Lehigh, and they're going to play the Florida Gators. Go Siena Saints. We'll be watching them tomorrow against Duke. And we'll watch the UNC versus VCU. And we're going to watch Ohio State and TCU tomorrow. And then our night game, I still haven't decided which one I want to do yet, or do one. I'm not sure yet. We'll get to it, see how we do tomorrow on everything. So, but we'll have a nice little break in the middle with Tennessee playing at 3:25. My boss is a Michigan alum from Detroit. He knows exactly what's going on. That's right. Sports newbie, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Sports newbie, welcome in. Appreciate you. We're trying to get to 100 likes, y'all. 61 likes. We're trying to get to 100. That would be awesome. The likes are slow tonight. I don't know why. Got to train these folks, coach. The likes are important on this channel or on YouTube. Complete. I mean, a lot of people say likes don't work, but I am a firm believer that likes and chat and subs and all that stuff go on. So let's see if we got any new subscribers. Let's see if we got any new subscribers. Let's see. Sports newbie, buy you some Tennessee Volunteers gear. That's right. I'm finally ready to get into stuff and pick some favorite teams, etc. Awesome. Well, good luck. Good luck with all that. There's a lot of teams to pick from. All depends on where you're from too, as well. Also, and we got 6 subscribers here tonight. So that's cool. 6 subscribers here tonight. All right, so make sure you. Oh, come on now, camera! I swear, camera. I'm gonna have to get a new camera thing because this one does not like when it's not covered. Yeah, tap those hearts too as well. Yeah, I forgot all about the hearts. Yeah, I looked at the hearts and I saw them moving. Tapping those hearts is another show of interaction, and YouTube loves the interaction. That is the issue. You see these hearts blowing? Let me get on top of the heart there. YouTube loves the hearts interaction. I think they know when I do it though. But YouTube loves the heart interaction. That means you're interacting with the stream, and YouTube loves it when fans are interacting with YouTube channels. So make sure you hit the hearts. That is important as well as all get outs. We're getting back here to the game here very shortly. This is on True TV as well. You can also watch it online on the NCAA site, and you have to have a provider to log on to that, but it's free for every game, and they have game scores and everything like that too as well. So I got it. Let's see if SMU can come out strong in this second half, or does Ohio go on a long run? Tennessee Volunteers isn't a bad idea. Awesome, sports newbie. Go Vols. Oh boy. Boom, boom, boom. And then I gotta put all my streams together after I get off of here, and then go to bed and get up and do it all over again. But TBS, CBS, True TV, and TNT are the games. All the games are on. You're not gonna be able to not miss a game. They're all in choices. And online, you can pick whatever one you want on the NCAA website. You can pick whatever game you want to watch on that. There, you don't have to change different channels. You can just click back and forth, and it kind of shows you updates as well on each side too as well. But you won't be able to watch any of these games on YouTube this year or any year. They have shut down those. The bots are not allowed to show these games during the postseason. So that's when channels like us and Dr. Delay and Jaguar and Play by Play with JJ and Pass, they all are going to make money here because we don't have illegal bots showing the game. So Sports Newbie says, I'm from South Dakota. We don't have professional teams. Well, you have the University of South Dakota. You can cheer on them. I'm sure they got a basketball team or something like that. 62 likes, trying to get to 70. See if we can push it. But we're looking for the game to come back on. It should be over by 10:30, I believe. What time is it now? It's 9:17. 9:17. Make sure you hit that subscribe to as well. We're trying to get to 52,050. 52,050 right here. 52,004, no, 500. 52,460. How about that sound? That's better. 52,460. South Dakota has a professional drinking team. They know how to get down over there. Alpino. That's funny. I think they have a good football. Didn't they have weren't they like North Dakota or South Dakota? Didn't they have a great football team? Like not Division One, but like Division Two. Or their football team pretty good? I see the stream does NASCAR. I need to pick a driver too. There you go, sports newbie. Yeah, we do NASCAR. We do basketball, baseball, travel. We do it all. But welcome in, sports newbie. All right, back at it. Let's get it. Let's see if CeeLo can do a little better job this second half. Bring some more folks in here. Byers with 12 points. Skulljack, 12 points. And Elmer, 14 points. Miami, Ohio, running. Running. Not sure if Tennessee can survive that, but we'll see. All right, back at it for the second half. Thanks for hanging out. If you're coming in, share the stream, tell a friend. You're coming back from the first half, share stream, tell a friend. North Dakota State University Bisons, where my boy Christian Watson went to college. Yeah. Christian Watson, Packers. Packers. All right, I'm going to try to do emojis when they score. So I'm going to do that here. If you're a member and you want to do emojis, make sure you do them. We'd love to have you in the emojis here. No, I don't want that. It's not that one. All right. UP Miller, 8 points, 3 for 8 from the field. We'll see if Miller can get going here a little more than he has in the first half. SMU Miami of Ohio. Second half. Let's go. All right, here we go. Miami Ohio going left to right. And they have Elmer, Woodfork, Byers, Studer, Jack, and Elmer on the court. Studer with a big three, missing from the top of the baseline. Washington with a rebound. Here comes SMU going right to left, all in white. 19:34 to go. Toombs back down to number 2, which is Miller. Miller back down to Toombs again. Toombs looking. And he's going to get a foul in the paint. The foul is going to be on 13 Woolfolk. Toombs, they're double teaming Toombs down low. Yiggy was right there too. In the paint. All right, 43-34. Toombs going to the line. And good. Toombs going to go back to the line and shoot another here. Shoot one more. 9 points for him. Toombs, 4 for 4 from the field. Up. Good. 43-36. 43-36. Here comes Staljak. He hands it off to 0, which is Elmer. Elmer hands about to Staljak. Staljak in the paint. Spin around fade. Misses. Toombs with the rebound. Here comes SMU with the ball. Can't see the number. 10 to Toombs inside to Yiggy. Nice. Yiggy spins to his left. Gets it in. It's 43-38. Yiggy now with 8 points. Here's Staljak with the point at the bottom of the baseline. He gets it to 13, which is Woolfolk. Fakes the 3. Gives it back on the Staljak. Fakes the 3. He tries to get it inside. Throws it up at a 5. Suter throws it up and gets fouled. And the 1 coming up. Extra 3-point play, 45-38. Miami of Ohio. Dozing off, going to listen mode until you lull me to sleep. Thanks again for the promo earlier. Yes, sir, coach. Appreciate it, buddy. Suter, 2 points, 1 for 4 from the field. Suter got his first 2 points there. And he gets an extra 3. Extra 1 makes it 3 points. 46-38, 18-32 to go. Here comes Miller with the ball. 2 is Miller. 5 to Pierre. Back to Toombs. Toombs throws it up and good. 46-40. SMU sticking around. Here comes Staljak. Top of the baseline. He hands it to number 5, which is Suter. Suter backing it in. Suter to the basket. Jumper. Brick. No, not even air ball there. SMU, now Pierre with the ball. He's walking it across. Pierre looking. Number 2 says, hey, throw it to me, which is Miller. Miller to Yiggy. Back to the top. Back to Pierre. 3, Brick. Rebound, Miami Redhawks. Here's number 5, Suter. Back to 13, shoot 3. Woolfolk misses the 3. Rebound, SMU. Toombs with another rebound. Toombs now with 8 rebounds, trying to get a double-double. He's got 14 points. Miller at the bottom of the baseline, 2. Back out to Toombs. Toombs to Pierre. Pierre to the point. Back to the top is 3. Washington to Toombs. Throws it up and good. Toombs is on fire this second half. He's got 14. He's 6 for 6 from the field. Here's Staljak with the point to the point. Looking inside to Studer. Tried to get it to 13 Woolfolk, but the ball went off of him. 67 likes. Trying to get some more folks in here. Trying to get to 100, everybody. Help is that like bounce. Staljak here, bottom of the baseline. Number 0, which is Elmer. And there is a foul on Yiggy. 46-42. This game is close. Where's the game? You can't show the game. You can't cuss in here like that either. We can't show the game on YouTube, buddy. They used to do it all season, but they care during the postseason. So you're stuck with us. Here's Staljak. Back down to 22. Oh, wow. Yiggy went up for the block, and he just tackled him. Byers. Byers went up for the 3. He faked it. Yiggy come and boom. Took him down. Just when it started into a game. Oh, my gosh. $270-pound Yiggy just come flying at you. Got to go, CeeLo. Just got a call. One of our hoist. All right, man. Thanks, buddy. Here we go. Here it is, number 13 for Miami, Ohio. Inside, Woolfolk. And he gets the foul. Woolfolk got his own miss. Staljack went to Woolfolk in the paint. Went up for the shot. Missed his shot. Went up for the rebound, and Toombs fouled him. 46-42. Miami, Ohio up by 4. 16:32 to go. Woolfolk trying to get his first point tonight. He's 0 for 4. He's got 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul. Woolfolk misses another one. Can't buy a basket. 46-42. Woolfolk. $67 likes, trying to get to 70. Help us out with the likes. Up. Good. Finally got some points. Woolfolk gets his first points of the night. Here comes SMU going right to left. And it's Elmer. Elmer with the ball at the point. He's looking. Outside finds number 4 to the bottom of the baseline and back to Pierre. Pierre looking, spins in the paint, jump, and in and out. Rebound. Miami, Ohio. Here's Staljack. It's a Suitor and a foul picked up. Another foul. Let's go, Redhawks. What's up, Revolution? Appreciate you. TJ says that I'm not saying Miami will make a run, but damn, if they haven't shown they deserve to make the first 4. Suitor went up for the shot, lost his balance, but got fouled by number 2, Miller. So inbound here to Miami, on top of the baseline, under the basket. He gets it in, Staljack. Gets it in to 22. Here we go. Looking for Byers, is out there now. Byers with the ball. He goes to the bank. He stops. He stops. He jumps, pump fake, and he gets fouled with a shot. And Walters, fresh off the bench, he gets his first foul. Let's go, Redhawks. Any Redhawk fans in here? How about SMU fans? Let me see in the chat if you're a Redhawks fan or you're an SMU fan. SMU with the fouls. All right. 47-42. It's a close one. Down by 5. Let's take a look at the quick stats really quick for you guys. 43% for Miami, Ohio. 47 from the field for SMU. So SMU improving a little more here. 3-point shot, 37% for Miami, Ohio. That is 10 of 27 from the 3-point shot and 21% for SMU. 3 for 14. Free throw percentage 75-75 and 3 turnovers each. Oxford, Ohio, born and raised. TJ says, welcome back. Welcome in, TJ. Appreciate you being here. If you're new to us, make sure you hit that subscribe. We would love to have you hang out with us today on the Go at CeeLo. We would appreciate you hanging with us. And we'd love for you to come back tomorrow for 4 games. If you'd like to see those games, we'll have 4 games for you tomorrow. Woo. And then Byers with 12 points. Staljack with 12. Elmer with 14. Allison with 2. On the other side for SMU, Washington with 3. Toombs with 14. 6 for 6 from the field. 8 rebounds. Miller, 8 rebounds. 3 for 8 from the field. Pierre, 9 rebounds. 4 for 10 from the field. And Walters, fresh off the bench, no points. Sling a couple height guesses at us. Oh, I forgot about that on the big man on these teams. Let's do it. I'll do it really quick. 1 second. I got my other thing here, so I'll just do it that way. 1 second here. Let's see here. We'll do Miami of Ohio basketball. Okay, here we go. Player stats. Not Prairie View. I swear. Did Miami, Ohio. Miami. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Player stats. Let's take a look at Miami, Ohio. Let's take a look at Woolfolk. Woolfolk is 6'9", 245 pounds. 6'9", 245 pounds. Let's look at the SMU guys. Yiggy, how much is he? Yiggy is 7'2", 270 pounds. Let's see. Pierre, he is 6'5", 210 pounds. Toombs, he is 6'10", 230 pounds. But Miami, Byers, the guy that can shoot the three. Let's see how tall he is. He's 6'8", 200 pounds. Let's see here. Elmer, he is 6'6", 215 pounds. Suter, who's been running all over the place. Suter for Miami, Ohio is 6'5", 215 pounds. So there you go. Because we need paint domination because our threes are random. Exactly. Chuck says slow. I guess so. Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, Miami Ohio could run like Suter, and Byers just shut up another one. It's 47-42 with the free throw. He's got 12 points. 47-42. Byers going to the line to shoot another one. Up and misses. 47-42. Here comes SMU with number 2, which is Miller. Miller to Toombs. Toombs to Pierre. Back to Toombs. Finds number 4. Pierre. Elmer wide open. Walters comes off the bench and hits a 3. It's 47-45. 40 slow. 7-2 slow, I'm sure. Here is number 1. Number 3, Staljack in the paint. 3. Jumping on the shot. No. Toombs rebound, and SMU could tie it right here. SMU could tie it right here. There is Washington at the bottom calling for the ball, and there's going to be a foul. Miller with the ball gets fouled. Gator, what's up, man? These two teams are kind of crazy looking. The winner plays Tennessee on Friday at 4:25 Eastern. 76 likes. 15:09 to go. Here we go. Is Bill Miller back to Walters. Walter to Miller. Miller. Washington calling for the ball. Look at Walters. Gets the rebound and puts it in. He's come off the bench and he's got 5 points. 47 all. SMU has tied it up. Here is Suter. Suter back to Stalvacek. Back into Suter to the paint. Goes up and gets fouled. Oh, he got nailed. He is on the floor holding his head. He got hit in the hard. This is a good game, Gator says. I'm watching this on my computer and the Lakers on TV. Technical foul? Let's see. Oh, yeah, he used his hand. He come down and pushed him on his hand. Raymond dropping those 21s. 47 all. 14:35 to go. 30 on the shot clock. And a common foul, not a technical. So I guess they're looking for a flagrant here. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. My thing is way off. Here we go. And let me move this up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it was a flagrant foul. I think Washington was just trying to brace his fall, and he like came down on his head. I don't think that you think he's gonna get fired. I don't think it was flagrant. I just think it was a common foul. I mean, Suter saw him go up. He waited for him to come back down, but then yeah, it's a common foul. Oh no, they are calling it technical. Interesting. Calling it technical here, Jeremy. I'm back. Was a power surge. Just had to get on the scissor lift. There you go. Easy peasy. So Suter's his head hit his hand and then came back up when Washington came down on his hand. All right, so it is a technical. Suter's going to go to the line and hit one. 48-47. You got the feeling. Raymond, what's up, Raymond? And Brick on the second one. JD says, glad I found your stream in the Oxford area. Couldn't find it on the radio and wanted to listen to the game while on the road. Thanks for doing this. You're welcome, JD. We'll be here all day tomorrow, too, if you're on the road, bro. All right, so they're going to get the ball back. Suter missed a couple of them. It's 48-47. There's another three. Oh. Here is SMU now, down by one. Here's Miller with the ball at the top of the baseline. Miller back to inside to Washington with a big slam. Nice little Washington 2-foot dunk with Walters with the assist. And SMU's got the lead here. Their first lead since it was 13-12. Suter at the bottom of the baseline. He finds Stalchik back to Suter. Suter looking, stops, jumper. Good. Great job, Suter. It's 50-49. Fellow Oxfordman Ultimate says, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. All right, here we go. Miller with the ball at the bottom of the baseline, trying to get it to Toombs. Toombs, he's against Walters here. Toombs finds Washington. Washington just had the dunk, and now he gets the foul. Miami is in the bonus, by the way. SMU has 7 fouls. This time we don't see. Washington with a nice little assist by Walters with a dunk. And then a nice little fadeaway shot by Suter down the other way. It's 50-49. And the swimsuit guys are on the court. The swimsuit guys. And he missed the free throw, Washington. The swimsuit guys are in the end there on the court. This is awesome. 50-49. The swimsuit guys jinxing it here. 13-37. Washington got it that time. Cold as ice. 50 all. 13:35 to go. 3 ties, 9 lead changes. Here we go. Walters still back out there. No, that's Suter. No, that's Walters. No, that's Suter. Sorry. Byers and a 3. Suter does the Byers with the assist. Byers with the 3. Suter with the assist. It's 53-50. Byers with 15. Here we go. Miller with the ball. Miller. And there's going to be a foul on Atlason, number 11. You can't take this anymore, Christy says. Sorry. Is it me or is this just the game? Me or the game or both? Brandon, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Christy Evans says, I can't take this anymore. Here is SMU. Toombs hands it to Miller. Miller out of bounds. He was going to number 4, Walters, at the bottom of the baseline. It's 12:51 to go. The game. I'm grateful for you doing this. Oh, thank you, Christy. So 53-50. It's going to be SMU ball. He said it's off of Miami's hand. Off of Miami's hand. The question was, Miller was out of bounds first. But then so it went off of Miami. Number 6. Number 6 for Miami. Oh, boy. All right, so you got Byers, Suter, Atlason, Kirby, and Perry now. 2 subs in, Kirby and Perry. For SMU, you got Washington, Toombs, Miller, Pierre, and Walters still out there. But we got a timeout here, it looks like. I heard Bowman has to be let go. Hendrick will go get Tyler Reddick. We'll see. We'll see. Love and honor, but please, no more lead changes, right? No more lead changes. This is crazy. 53-50. 12:53 to go in the second half. And looks like SMU has outscored Miami, Ohio 16-10 here in this second half. Tomorrow, the greatest day of basketball during the day that anybody like to take the day off. Is anybody taking the day off? Let me see. Are you taking the day off to watch these games tomorrow? If not, we'll be here for you. You can turn in on put your earbuds in your ear while you work tomorrow and listen to us play. We'll give you the play-by-play tomorrow. But 53-50. The Red Hawks 31-1. If they lose here tonight, the 31 wins doesn't mean nothing. That's my opinion. 53-50. If the Red Hawks lose tonight, the 31 wins, they will never be talked about ever again. Gator says, I'll be at work till 3. But Miami Ohio's got to win here. They gotta, or they will be dogged like crazy, losing their last 2 games when they meant the most. But they're in a dogfight here with SMU, up by 3. Mm-hmm. 50% now for SMU from the field. 50%. I love the turnover ratio, though. 3 turnovers each. Both teams, even though it looks sloppy as all get out on the court, only 3 turnovers. Christy says, need to do other things, so I'll be here. If I don't have a heart attack tonight, this is the last chance for the Hawks. Yeah. If they lose, they will be dogged as not one of the greatest teams in the NCAA this year, for sure. All right. SMU's challenging the ball. It's not a timeout. It's a challenge. And it says Kirby got the fingertips on it. Kirby. So SMU challenged it. Sheila, who do you got for the W? I said SMU. I said SMU. I don't remember the score. John Collins, if you're still here, do you remember? I don't remember. All right, 12:51 to go. SMU's going to inbound the ball. That's number 3, Washington. He's at the bottom of the baseline, trying to get the ball in. He gets it in to Miller. Miller stops, fakes. Walters. Oh, free throw. The 3 missed. Here comes Suter with the ball. Back out to the top. Byers to the basket and missed. Rebound Washington. Here comes SMU. SMU looking. Stops. Top of the point. Dribbles it, slows it down, puts his shoulder down. Is it going to be a blocking foul on Suter? Blocking foul on Suter. Washington put his shoulder down, and Suter went down. Welcome to March Madness. That's right. The madness, baby. But it's 53-50. This game is not over, y'all. 12:25 to go. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel. We're going to get the chat moving. We got to get the chat moving. That's why we're not getting shared out here. So I got to get some emojis going here. Washington with a big 3. Oh. In and out. Man. Here we go. That's Suter inside. What a play. Suter to a Kirby. Was it Suter? Here we go. Miller with the ball. Jumper. Brick. Rebound Miami of Ohio. Here's Kirby. Kirby with the ball. Number 1 is Perry. Perry to number 11, which is Allison. Back to the top of the point. Suter. Brick. Rebound Miami, Ohio. Kirby. Perry. Allison. 3. Nice. 58-50. 58-50. Here we go. Now we can get them going. 58-50 and a timeout. Nice little run. SMU on a timeout here. Their second. An official TV timeout as well. Good night, Volunteers, and you other confused sports fans. 4:30 a.m. comes early. Chuck, thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you being here. And Chrissy says, rebound. Yay. They've been incredibly weak in their rebound game. So we do have some emojis here. We have the SMU horse and the Miami, Ohio. So we got to get the chat moving here. We don't really have much chat moving. Or last game, we had the chat moving pretty good, so we'll have to get it going here. Late game here. Those swimwear boys just gave Miami, Ohio energy. Yeah, they did. You see them in the end zone, their end zone, underneath the basket there with the free throws. I wouldn't want to play Miami, Ohio. Well, Tennessee might have to play them tomorrow or Friday, but Tennessee's gonna have to slow them down. They're gonna have to slow down the run. Byers with the three. They're gonna really have to stop him. But if they can shoot down the three, not really many else is in Suter. I think Suter and Byers are really the keys here. Or I think SMU has more bigger guys. Do you think Tennessee beats Miami High? Well, Nathaniel, they gotta win here first. All right. Share the stream out. Tell a friend. We're trying to get to 100 likes. Can you get us to 100 likes before the end of the stream? 78 likes. We're trying to get to 80. 2 more likes to 80. Help us out. 2 more likes to 80. Basketball time here on the go at CeeLo. Florida 200. Prairie View A&M 59. The problem with Prairie View A&M, Gator, is that they don't have a bench. It's just a bunch of guys that play all the time. That Leonard guy, he likes to hog the ball. Wells is a pretty damn good three-point shot. So they really didn't play any of their bench guys. It was all the starters on there all the time. I think they played them pretty much the thing. They ain't big versus Florida. Yeah, I just want to say, like, someone would say that Prairie View A&M shut down Lehigh down low and was very physical. I was like, they're not going to be physical with the 2 Florida Gator guys. No way. No way. Florida Gators, 2 guys down low are going to dominate. Tennessee, I'll be overjoyed to get past SMU, Christy says. All right. Here we go. 58-50. 8-point lead here from Miami of Ohio. Ba-ba-ba-ba. 105 them 65. All right, here we go. Inbound is Miller to Washington, back to Miller. Miller, the SMU. There is number 5, the 3, Washington from the bottom of the baseline. Brick. Rebound, Suter. Miami, Ohio, going left to right. Here's 22, which is Byers. Byers back to Suter, backdoor to 6. Washington was trying to go for the block. And Suter, that's Suter's 5. I don't see a 6. They have a 6 out there, but he's not on the screen. His number is 6. That's Kirby. Kirby on here says 12. So he's number 6, not 12. So ESPN's got the stat wrong. There's another foul shot there. 59-50. 59-50. I got Georgia beating Michigan in my upset. Ooh, Georgia? Man, it could happen. It could happen. Here is another free throw here for Kirby, and he's got it. 10-point lead now, 60-50. And here comes SMU going right to left with Miller with the ball. Miller hands it off to Yiggy. Back to 5, which is Pierre. Back down to the bottom of the baseline. That's number... And lost it, and it's going to be Miami, Ohio ball. That was B.J. Davis-Ray with the ball. And it went off his hand. He was going up for a shot, fresh off the bench. B.J. Davis-Ray causes the turnover. Michigan already had their upset against Purdue. They'll play with a shoulder chip. I think so, too. There's a big 3. Wow. The big 3 for Atlason. 63-50, up by 13. And a foul on Suter. Miller was going underneath the basket, and Suter fouled him. 13-point lead. That was a big 3. Night, SMU. We got to beat St. Louis first, Jake says. 63-50. 13-0 run in the last 3 minutes for Miami of Ohio. Here we go. Inbound. Miller with the ball. Miller jump shot. Brick. Rebound. Washington. Washington throws it up and gets a 3-point play. 63-52. Could make it 10 with an extra point. And SMU makes it 11-point game. Could make it 10 if Washington hits this 3. 82 likes, trying to get to 100. This game is over, Gator says. All right, Washington trying to make it a 3-point play. Good. 63-53 is the score. 63-53. Here we go. SMU on defense. Back here, Suter. Back in to Suter again, to the point. Suter to the top. Washington trying for the block. Atlason misses the 3. Suter couldn't get to it. He come flying in there, trying to get the rebound. And then there's a foul. 9:36. I'm having a hard time with Miami Ohio's names tonight. I don't know why. 63-53. Elmer with 14 points. Elmer is off the court now for Miami of Ohio. And SMU Washington's going to go to the line and shoot 1. Up. Good. SMU makes it 63-55. BJ Edwards for SMU out, averaging 12.7 points a game and almost 6 rebounds a game. 63-54. Another shot for Washington, and good. 63-55. Miami's in the bonus. SMU's in the bonus. Both in 1-on-1s. Here's number 3. Stajak. Stajak back to number 5, which is Suter. Back inside, back to Stajak. Fakes the 3, jumper. Good, Stajak. A ball fake by Stajak. It's 65-55. Lead is 10. 9:05 to go. 9:05 to go, and you can't see the dang timer, CeeLo. There we go. Big shot and a little jump in. No, it didn't hit. Toombs was going up for the shot. He missed it. Yiggy got the rebound, and the foul's going to be on Kirby. And Toombs is going to go to the line. But a nice ball fake by Stajak on that jumper. A shot to go. 65-55. Toombs going to the line. 8:48 to go. Up. Good. 65-56. 8:48 to go. Toombs going to the line again. He's got 15 points. 6 for 7 for the line. Up. Good. 65-57. 8:48 to go. 11:15 is going to be Ohio State at TCU, or Ohio State versus TCU. 8-9 matchup. Here we go. Inside. Suter in the paint. Stops. Gives it back to Stajak. Scaljak looking at the paint. Back to Suter. Fakes the 3. Jump 3. In and out. Rebound. Atlason. Finds a wide open Kirby. And he gets fouled. He did a Michael Jordan little rifle round. What did Kirby do? He's just sitting at home. Honestly, Gator, I think it might be us at High Point. Kirby tried to get it in there. He got fouled by Yiggy. Kirby hit a wall, which is Yiggy. 7'1", 200 some pounds. Kirby's got 5 points, 1 for 2 from the line. He misses another when he's 1 for 3. 8:18 to go. 8:18 to go. Let's go. All right, hit it. 2 3 throws, 66-57. Here's SMU. Miller. Miller looking. Whoa, Miller threw it away. Miller threw it away. 66-57. Miller threw it away. All right, here we go. Miami Ohio, Suter with the ball, top of the point. He hands it to, I can't see the jersey number. Woolfolk. Woolfolk to the basket, spins, jumper, good. 66, 68, 57. 68, 57. Miller to the bottom of the baseline. No good for Miller on the shot. Here comes Miami Bio. Staljak, 3. Wow, 71-57. Staljak with a dagger, 17 points. Staljak, 7 for 15 from the field. Man, oh man. Game over, I would say, everybody. Game over. Game over. The over looking really good right now. Yep. Over's looking pretty good. 71-57. The Redhawks, the 31-1 Redhawks, proving that they are no joke and might be facing Tennessee on Friday. Bring out the daggers. That's right, Holy. All right, Tennessee fans. If you're watching, Tennessee fans, what do you think? What do you think, Tennessee fans? What do you think about this? What do you think about Miami of Ohio playing Tennessee on Friday? Do we see an upset billing? Can Tennessee be one and done here on the NCAA tournament? If you're a Redhawks fan, how are you feeling right now? Thanks for the subs too, guys. Appreciate y'all. We're trying to get to 52,500. Thank you guys so much. All right. They might have won me $45. We'll see. As a UK fan, I picked Miami of Ohio to beat you all in the round one. There you go, more. Hey, I would probably do it too. Miami just wants it more than Tennessee will have its hands full on Friday. I think so too, AD. I think you're right about that. You are right about that one. As a Redhawks fan, I just happy they won today. I highly doubt we can beat the Vols. TJ says, well, CeeLo, dude was shooting like Steph Curry. Yeah, he's crazy, that guy. Staljak shooting the threes. Also, Byers is shooting the threes. Like, we're going to have to watch those guys. Like, Tennessee can't shoot the three. We cannot get down like that. But hopefully, Barnes is working on our outer court pressure here to stop the three. Take the three away, you know. And then I don't see any big guys. Woolfolk, he doesn't scare me down low. None of those guys scare me down low. So 71-57. I got Tennessee wins a sloppy close game. I think so too, Gator. Skulljack. He is a beast shooting the threes tonight. I picked Santa Clara to beat UL. Ooh, or UK. Nice. Kentucky upset loss in the SEC tournament. 35 three-point field goal attempts ties a season high for the Miami Redhawks. They can shoot the three like crazy. All right, here's SMU. Miller walking it down. And you got number 4. Here we go. Pierre under the basket. Turns around, throws it up, and whirls it in. 71-60 or 59. 71-59. SMU with the ball. Jumped it. Here comes Miami of Ohio. Miami, Ohio now. Here's the 5. Suitor. Staljack inside to Byers, and he gets fouled going up for the shot. 6:40 to go. And Byers puts a free throw in. 72-59. 72-59. Byers are going for another free throw. He's got 16 points tonight, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 rebounds. And in. So 73-59. Lev is back to 14 points. Here we go. SMU under the basket, throws it up. That's a good one. Good shot there. Number 5, Pierre, under the basket, 73-61. SMU sticking around here. 73-61. Woolfolk inside. The Pierre. Kirby. 75-61. 75-61 here. Toombs. Back to Washington. Back to Pierre. Pierre at the top of the baseline. Looking. Pierre spins. Throws it up. Good. What a play. Picks up the foul, too. A 3-point play coming up here for SMU. 75-63. 75-63. 6 points here for Pierre. Here's 16 points. Sorry, 16 points for Pierre here. 75-64. 5:34 to go. Fakes the 3. Air ball. Not sure who shot that. Missed 3-point shot. That was Kirby. And Suitor. That was Pierre trying to go to the line, but to the basket, but Yiggy got his hand on it, went out of bounds. So there's another turnover. Greetings from Brisbane, Australia. It's 1:04 p.m. Thursday. Loza, good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out. Christy says, I just hope Miami hangs on in part so I don't have to listen to Bruce Pearl rag on us until the end of time. Right. Yeah, you'll never hear at the end of it going 31-1 and losing your game that you could have done something. So, all right, 75-64, 5:22 to go. Appreciate all the love. We'll be back on tomorrow. 4 games tomorrow, everybody. 4 games tomorrow. Yeah, this game's over. Indiana started 33-0. UNLV started 34-0. Wichita State started 35-0. Kentucky went 38-0. What can Miami of Ohio do in the tournament? UMass lost to UMass in the tournament, their first round game. Good day, mate. What's up? Jalapeno, perfect time to give it some shrimp on the bobby. All right, here we go. It is Miami Ohio going right to left. It's 13. Woolfolk inside to Staljak. Back outside to Kirby. Kirby inside to Woolfolk. He misses it. Turnover. Toombs with the ball. Here comes Pierre. He gives it to Miller. Miller walking it up. Down by 11 with 4:56 to go. 20 on the shot clock, going right to left. There is number 5. Pierre. Toombs. Washington to the bottom of the baseline. He loses the ball. 4 turnovers for Miami, Ohio, 6 for SMU. $75-64. 4:43 to go. Washington going to the line here for SMU. Good. 75-65. The lead is 10. This game ain't over. This game is not over. Why are people dipping after watching Miami this season? There's no lead they can't blow. I don't know. I guess they think it's over. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Not sure if I'll be doing the. Well, I guess it'll end at 10 o'clock, yeah. 8 o'clock game tomorrow night. Close it up. Good. Washington with another one makes it a 9-point game. 9-point game for SMU. 9-point game. Here's Staljak. Looking top of the baseline. He goes to Suter. Suter back to Staljak. Fakes the 3. 14 seconds on the clock. He goes to the basket. Steps towards. Throws it up. Misses. Yiggy with the rebound. Here comes Miller. Miller, quick to Pierre. Pierre to the basket. Good. Uh-oh. 75-68. 7-point game. 7-0 run the last minute and 34 seconds for SMU. Here's Staljak. Staljak inside. Back underneath. 3 for Kirby. Oh, Kirby with a nail diner. It's back to 10. Oh my gosh. Kirby. Well, was that Pierre or Kirby? That was Kirby. Here we go. Pierre with the big 3. No good. Suter with the rebound. Going SMU or Miami Ohio going left to right. 3.5 minutes to go. Suter gives it to 11, which is Atlason. Atlason back to Staljak. Back to Suter at the point. Here we go. Suter challenges. He loses the ball. And the ball is going to be SMU. 78-68, down by 10. Light button engaged. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you, Richard. $87 likes. Can we get to 100, y'all? Come on, y'all. Help us out, man. 100 likes. Is it that hard to ask for? 13 to go. 127 people in here on 87 likes. Exactly, Gator. What is up with that? Likes have been hard tonight, dude. I've had to beg for likes. Oh. Hit the like. Come on. Peoples. Hit the like, peoples. I have already hit the like leg button, man. I can only hit it one time. I can't do like TikTok. Exactly, right? You don't make much money on TikTok either, do you? I don't even. I've heard a lot of people say like you have to be up in like a whole bunch of likes, a whole bunch of views to get any money out of TikTok. But people are more like you're more of a on TikTok, you're more of a social media or a social contender, content creator. than if you're on YouTube, you know? That's what's kind of stupid about it because everybody watches TikTok. Not a lot of people watch YouTube. But we're doing pretty good tonight. You know, almost at 14,000 views tonight for a first 4 NCAA games. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. There is a bot kind of doing his thing, and he hasn't been taken down yet. But he's still there. And that's kind of another reason why we're having an issue tonight with not as many. The first game, there wasn't anybody doing it. YouTube is superior. TikTok, too limited. Yes. Yes. So if you do well on YouTube, you're gonna make some money, and that's what we do. We do really well here. So, but the bots are trying everything tonight. They're trying. One guy trying. By 10. So we got 2, 3, 4 games tomorrow. 3 definitely. The last one I'm not sure about. I'll let you know. But they will be all up to 95. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Thank you guys for helping us out. We're 5 away. We're 5 away. Ron Harper. Wow. Ron Harper, Miami, Ohio guard from 1982 to 1986. Yeah, I'm sure, Jake. All right, here we go. 11. Shoot it up. No good. Here's Staljak with a rebound. Elmer, big 3. That'll do it. That'll do it. Elmer with the big 3. 81-68. 81-68. Toombs with a jumper. Right back down. 81-70. Lead is 11. Lead is 11. 81-70. Elmer with 20 points. Oh, almost another 3. Rebound 11, which is, listen, Suter with a 3. Brick. And over the top. They have shot 43 points tonight. I am scared, y'all, as a Tennessee fan. 43-point shots. Tennessee better come out with a something. They better figure it out because they're going to shoot the 3 like crazy. Miami of Ohio, 81-70. Tennessee's defense is going to have to come alive. Here we go. Miller spins in the paint, throws it up. No good. Suter tries to make it happen. That's out of bounds because it hit the top bottom of the goal part. They're deep from the 3. 81-70. I will be 0 for 2 tonight and picking picks. Tennessee will win. Lose this. Appreciate you being here, Lou. Tennessee's going to have to stop the 3-point shot. They're not worried about inside. Not worried about the inside paint. Not at all. And Suter just fouled out. Miller throws it up for a prayer and gets one. Booby Miller, 81-72. Lead is 9 again. Chrissy says, Vols, I'm scared to death of the SEC schools. I'm not holding my breath. I just love to see Miami on a court with the bigs. And EZ says, I need Miami, Ohio to win to gain family bragging rights. And in and out on that free throw for Miller. Here comes Suter. Suter didn't foul. It was Kirby that fell out. Looked like, man, another 3. 41 3-point shots. Here's Miller again. I don't know why Miami, Ohio is trying to shoot the 3. There's 2 minutes left to go, and you're up. Now you're down. You're up by 7. Up by 7 here now. I don't know why you're shooting the 3s. Points in the paint, 18. So I'm not worried about that either. We just have to stop the 3. Miami Ohio does not have anybody big. Here's Staljak to the top of the point, looking. He throws to the basket, back outside to Burby Byers. And Yiggy gets the foul, and that's it. He's fouled out. As a Tennessee fan, I want Kentucky again, Lou says. I think Miami can pull it off if they shoot like they did tonight. How good is Tennessee's D on the perimeter? That's the question. It's up and down, Jalapeno. I'm not too worried about the inside because they don't go inside. If we can just stop the three, we're going to win. They don't have the big guys to go to the inside. All they have is the outside. So Barnes has to put together a defense to stop the perimeter. But Yiggy fouled out 8 points tonight. And they're saying, na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Chrissy says, Miami has to be hot on the threes. That's their strong suit. And yes, their inside game is tough. Miami Ohio is not beating Tennessee, Gator says. So Byers is going to go to the line here. He's going to make it's 81-74. And I guess I'm so far behind here. 4 of 6 from the line for Byers. He's 5 for 11. What is your thoughts about Bowman? He's sick. We need 3 more likes. Come on, y'all. Get us to 100. 83-74. I know we're behind, but it is what it is. Here is Miller jumper. No good. Toombs with the rebound. 83-76. 83-76. Here we go. Full court press for SMU. They're going to foul Elmer. We got a game. Uh-oh. 7-point lead. Tater says, hey, hey, hey. Hey, CeeLo. Sad Denny Hammond lost. What are you talking about? He lost. What are you talking about? We need 3 more likes. Come on, help us out. Those likes, y'all. Appreciate it. Trying to get to 100 likes. There it is. Thank you, guys. So much. Appreciate that. 100 big ones. Big J, what's up? Appreciate you being here, dude. All right. Redhawks, don't throw this away. I don't think so. I think they're going to hit another 3 and be in there. Some guy holding up a sign that says you're watching history. All right. Miami, Ohio ball. Both teams in the bonus plus. Thank you, Fred. Thank you guys so much. 101 likes. Appreciate you guys. Keep on hitting that like. Get us over a little bit more. All right, so Suter's going to inbound here. Miami Ohio ball gives the Staljak. Staljak with the ball. Trying to look for it. Don't need any stupid 3-point shots. Inside back door. Elmer. Wow. Wow. Listen to Elmer with a backdoor slam. 85-76. And Toombs with another shot. Well, it didn't go in. Toombs thought it was going in. They all kind of ran away and the ball ran out. Can we get to 120? Can we get to 120 on the likes? What's up? Got a day off tomorrow. I'll hang out here as much as I can. Love the NCAA. Yeah, Big J. We'll be here all day, buddy. The first 3 games, at least. And a big slam by Elmer. Elmer with 22 points tonight. 8 for 11 from the field. There you go. Inbound, Miami, Ohio. Staljak tries to get the ball off. It's going to be out of bounds on SMU. 1 more point. Tennessee versus Miami, Ohio is officially set with 41 seconds to go. Up by 9. And they're going to burn their final timeout here. Both teams in the bonus plus. It's 85-76. We thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you so much for all the love. Hope you guys enjoyed our play-by-play. We'll be back tomorrow for TCU versus Ohio State. Would rather be born with one arm or one leg, bro? Would you rather be born with one arm or one leg, bro? That's a good one, GW. I think my answer is I'd just be glad I'm alive. Just be glad I'm alive, but man, born with one leg, one arm. It's a good question, GW. Need 2 feet to drive a stick. Jeremy says, CeeLo, where are all the Ohio doubters and their haters? One arm, you can still play basketball with one. You're right about that too, but you can't. I guess there's. I saw the Olympics, the Paralympic Olympics, and those guys were on ice. That was pretty cool watching that. The Paralympics. 85-76. Miami High will use their last time out here. This is huge right here. There's still anything can happen. You need 48 arms to do the gritty. Me, one leg because prosthetic leg are much better than. Oh, gotcha. Understand that. Yeah. There's the foul. They get it to Elmer. Pierre's going to foul him. Pierre now with his first personal foul. Yo, Miami, great underdog win, Tay says. So SMU out of the ACC, they were without one of their best players. I will say that. But Elmer's a 76% from the field for the year from a free throw, and he misses the first one. Let's go. The over hit. There you go, Kuma. Welcome. Good job. Go. Good. 86-79. 86-79, 10-point lead. Miller, jump three. Oh, wow. El Miller. 86-79. Wow. Miller. Jesus. Miller sets up and it's a big three. He's got 15. Miller shift him to the left. He brought it back right, shot it up. Another timeout, 32.7 seconds. SMU, I think they used their last one as well. SMU is 5 for 19 from the field for 3 points and 13 for 40, 16 for 41 3-point shots. You live and die by the three, but SMU, man, got to hit your free throws. So important, this one and done format, right? It's a bonus plus, too. Bonus plus. So it's going to be 2 shots. They're both in the bonus plus. This is the style we'll have tomorrow. If you like this style, let me know. If you have anything to do anything different, please don't say shut up. But make sure you sub too, y'all. 52,461, trying to get to 500 tomorrow. CeeLo, my guy, is you're in the tournament. Seahawks. Well, my Vols play on Friday against neither one of these two teams here. We'll have that here for you. Good season, SMU. Enjoy spring break in Galveston. Oh, Galveston. Like that beach there. A fun spot in Galveston. Here we go. They're going to get a style jack. Suter. They're going to foul Suter. Nope, they're not going to foul Suter. They finally fouled Suter. So 29 seconds to go. It's a 7-point lead. Big J says this format works well. Easy enough to follow. Yep. So we got the stats right here and the players' points right there and scoreboard at the top. It's a little faster than I'd like, but yeah, Padre Island. Yes. Jalapeno. The fun spot. Been there. It's a pretty cool spot in Galveston. Jalapeno, if you go to my vlogs, we stopped at the fun spot when we went on a carnival cruise out of Galveston. Check that one out. Jubilee. Carnival Jubilee out of Galveston. Check it out. It's over, folks. Everybody go to bed. Get ready for another great college basketball day. The best college basketball day in the world. What's up, Easy? All right, Miller with the ball. It's 87-79, 27 seconds left. Miller with a missed three. And another foul. Atlason gets the rebound, and he's going to get fouled. GG's, Jeremy says. GG's across the board. And the Miami, Ohio 31-1, make it 32-1, will come after the Tennessee Volunteers. Barnes, you better shut the three down. What do you mean they're more than a three-point shooting team? They haven't gone to the inside at all. The report, the announcer says that they're more than a three-point shooting team. That's all they've done. Three. Pierre with a miss and a rebound, and that is it. SMU is going to go down. Congratulations, Miami of Ohio. Here comes the Miami, Ohio haters. That's right. They say they belong. Bring it on, boys. Bring it on. The defense will be ready for you. We'll see them on Friday afternoon right here on the Go at CeeLo. Congratulations, Miami of Ohio. That is it. Final score 89-79 is the final score. We appreciate all the goodness here today. We thank you for the two games we've had tonight. We'll see you tomorrow morning around 11 o'clock or so, 10:55. I don't know. Streams will be up later on tonight. Look for them. We'll see you soon. Thank you guys so much for attending. We appreciate you. So we play Tennessee or Miami, and the winner, they'll play either Virginia or Wright State on Sunday. So thank you guys so much for everything. We appreciate you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you very, very soon here on the Go at CeeLo. So thanks to my lovely wife Spain for everything she does behind the scenes. I want to thank my mods for moderating, my members for their hard-earned money to the channel. I want to thank for a $5 super chat. $5 super chat from Play by Play with JJ earlier. That was awesome. He was cool, dude. And a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed our play by play. Come back and see us again. We're going to have a good time this week. So appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Good job, Miami, Ohio. Now the real fun begins. Let's see how you survive against the Tennessee Volunteers. See you later.